Well, hello there, Libra. Got your October reading here for you. Just let you know I do things a little differently than other readers. And we're gonna get started on your October reading in just a second. I'm currently using my Gaia Oracle deck. Shuffling the cards right now, seeing what comes out. So far we have thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. It's interesting because when I came into this reading, I felt like some of you are on edge. Like almost to the point to where you're gonna kind of explode with anger. So I don't know if that's like a person that's in your life right now that just isn't giving you the attention that you want and it's just pissing you off. But they are thinking of you. I don't know where that anger is coming from, but maybe we'll find out what this reading's done with. But that's not for all of you. There are some of you who are pretty calm, collected, and being a creator of your own destiny right now. Others of you pretty angry about something. Maybe because you lost control of a situation between you and another person. I don't know if that's a lover or a friend. It's got you pretty pissed off. Apprehension, moving out into the world, doubt, fear. And here in a minute, I'm going to pull another card from this deck, and then I got 3 more coming from a different deck. And I usually like to read from the booklet on a couple of my decks, just to give you kind of a interpretation from the artist, and then along the lines of me adding my intuition onto the cards and what I feel with the energy. So just give me a second, and then I will read from the booklet, give you a little bit more information on these cards that I'm pulling for you. Then we have Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Alright. So far, got some pretty interesting cards coming up for you guys. Just to let you know, this is a general reading, so it's just basically spirit letting you know what's going on right now for you guys. And I got my mystical wisdom out right now that I'm shuffling, and I'm going to pull 3 cards for you from this deck. And we have enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. Seems like everybody's on a spiritual path nowadays, huh? It's good though. I like it. Ooh, we just had 2 more pop out here. We have self-reliance and knowledge. On the self-reliance, we have don't be afraid to fly solo. So, for some of you, that person that's pissing you off, don't be afraid to walk away from it right now. Could be stopping you from your spiritual growth at the moment because you're so focused on it that it's got you in this funk. And then this other one is knowledge. Seek knowledge. Alright, let's start reading from my Gaia deck real quick. And give you some answers that you're looking for. I hope everybody's doing well. And let's see here. Alright, so we got thinking of you. And there's the card itself. This card is confirmation that someone you have been thinking of is also thinking of you. It may be someone who has passed away, or a living friend, family member, or loved one. Our thoughts and feelings, our energy, frequencies are or wavelengths that transcend space and time. We all transmit and receive information through our thoughts and feelings. It makes no difference whether someone is near or far, alive or has passed away. We are subconsciously in constant communication with those we think about and love. Having heard this, you probably imagine your thoughts traveling through space and time. However, in actuality, nothing really travels anywhere. This is because energetically or spiritually, there is no separation in the first place. We are all interconnected and ultimately one. Internally held within an ocean of divine love, the great cosmic ocean of life is as vast and endless as we can imagine to be. And at the same time, it can be smaller than the smallest particle. So there's some information from the booklet. I'm also kind of picking up from this card. It might not just be somebody who's obviously present. Maybe the reason why you're pissed off is because you lost somebody and you don't know how to deal with it. And you know, loss can definitely be hard to deal with. So if there is any of you out there that have lost somebody and are pretty pissed off about it, I just want to say to you, you know, things will get brighter. I'm not saying it's going to be easy to deal with it either. I mean, myself personally, I've lost people in my life, people that were pretty close to me, and I still haven't got over it, even though it's been years and years past. So my heart goes out to you for those who have lost somebody. And some of you also, it feels like there's kind of groups here going on in this reading. It is a person of interest. It is a person that you love or have loved. But just know that these people in your life are thinking of you. Whatever their actions at this time are, it's not them. They don't know how to react to. Because there's a group of you that this is a person that you guys have met, and you both kind of fell in love with each other, and then they just kind of disappeared, like walked away from the connection that you guys have. And obviously it's pissed you off. Alright, now we're gonna go on to oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Apprehension. It's time to get going. There's nothing to fear. Take the first step, just do it. And you will find that all will work out for you. The longer you procrastinate, the harder it will be. It's understandable that you feel unsure of yourself. The first step is sometimes the hardest. You have much to offer, and you will realize this as you move out into the world. Be brave. Even if you initially make mistakes, you will be well received. Treat every day as a learning experience as your confidence increases. So too will your self-esteem and success. You are a sincere and beautiful person. Do not doubt yourself. And to that, I definitely say do not doubt yourself. Doubting yourself can definitely create some pretty sticky situations. Especially for me personally. I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys out with some experience too. Um, yeah, apprehension, definitely something that you got to work through. I mean, it's definitely a step-by-step process to get out of that. And I feel like some of you don't realize the potential that you have, and some of you do. So that is definitely good. That for those who do know what they're capable of, more power to you. Those of you who don't, work through that apprehension, work through that, and put yourself out there. I mean, for those of you who are single and want to find that person that will potentially be thinking of you, then yeah, put yourself out there. I mean, and then if you're not ready for that kind of situation, then don't. You are your creator of your own life. Now we're going to move on to Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. The Gaia card is the most powerful card in this deck. It shows that you have a deep spiritual connection to the earth and a deep spiritual understanding of life. Gaia, the earth mother, thanks you for the love and consideration you show towards her and the love you have for all living things. She encourages you to gently and lovingly share your wisdom and knowledge of the earth with others. Perhaps you may join with like-minded souls to share your message of love. Or you may choose to do practical things to help the earth, restore her balance and well-being. Yet this is not a call to preach to others. You are a beacon of light. Remain that way. Share your knowledge and wisdom only with those that are ready to hear it. And do not fear the earth. Changes that are taking place, for all is evolving and unfolding as it should. All the earth needs is a little more love. And yeah, I'd definitely like to add to that and say this world definitely needs more love, especially now. It honestly doesn't take that much to be caring towards somebody or to show somebody love. And I'm not talking about like the love between two people who are lovers. We're talking about love, just plain love, that love that's in your heart. Just let that bright light out and just love. But a lot of people don't agree with that, and that's fine, really, because there is a lot of people who are out there spreading love to others, and you guys are a part of that. All right, let's go. Oh, you know what? I forgot something here. So this is apprehension. Give you a closer look. And this is Gaia. And then now, these are from my mystical wisdom. This is enlightenment. I think that's like a really beautiful card. That is such a beautiful card. Beautiful colors. Got animals all around. Like it's a beautiful place to be, it looks like. And now we're gonna read on enlightenment. Alright, so you have come into your own and are in search of something more meaningful to add to your life. Now is the time to meditate, deliberate, self-evaluate, and withdraw voluntarily from the world to seek truth and solitude, rest and a quiet retreat away from the daily routine. Will allow you to consider enlightenment decisions and go in the direction of your heart. This may also be the time to seek advice and spiritual guidance from a mentor or experienced person. And with these cards, they have a mantra, and I'm going to read this one out for you for enlightenment. I search for wisdom and mental clarity. Yeah, definitely, not only is this a beautiful card, okay, but it hits home for me as well, because I've been on a spiritual path for a long time, and it was not an easy one. But I tell you, man, the meditating really helped me in the decisions that needed to be made. Like, even though Spirit was telling me to make them, I ignored them. And even though I had the knowledge that I needed to do what was needed to be done, I ignored it. But definitely meditation, grounding yourself, will definitely help you in these times of, especially for you, the groups that are angry about a situation. Definitely need grounding, definitely need some meditation. I would recommend definitely going out into nature. If that's not your thing, it's fine. But for those of you who do like nature is a good spot to go to and just be out there with Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, whatever you prefer. And just soaking up all that goodness, good energies out there. Alright, so we're going to move on to self-reliance here. There's that card, another beautiful card, which is the don't be afraid to fly solo. So for you, some of you that are in that romantic kind of situation, the thinking of you card, yeah, just don't be afraid to walk away if it's pissing you off, and ground yourself. Like, definitely figure out if this is what you actually want, because if they're doing something that pisses you off, or if it's just like a loss of control or anything like that, then your thoughts can definitely overtake you, and it's not a good place to be. But here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and read this out for you. Give me 1 second here. You have the courage and fortitude to lovingly assert yourself and your point of view. By doing so, you gain respect and support from your friends, family, and colleagues. It takes boldness and integrity to stand up for yourself and to be counted, especially when no one else is supporting you. Trust yourself and value your own opinions and judgment. Flying solo is a challenge that takes courage and confidence. This is your road to freedom. Become lion-hearted and know that your best protection is your own spine. And then the mantra for this one is, if it is to be, it is up to me. That's a pretty good mantra. I like that. Yeah, self-reliance is definitely good for the soul. It really is. I think maybe for some of you, that's what's pissing you off, is because you don't have that self-reliance, and that person that you loved just like basically took up on you, and then now you got to be self-reliant. That's obviously for some of you, not all of you. And then we're going to move on to knowledge here. Alright, so knowledge is the most powerful tool that you can use to bring about change to yourself and to the world around you. Building knowledge is an ongoing process, with results that will last you a lifetime. No one can take this away from you. Knowledge is the foundation that can provide you with the opportunities of fulfillment and freedom to choose your life's path. It will bring about confidence and clarity. So follow your path with enthusiasm and focus. And the mantra for this one is knowledge brightens my horizons for the future. Alright, so this one definitely brings out, that meditation. If you are seeking knowledge, for me, the best way that I found is that meditating definitely helps me with knowledge. Facing fears, healing brings about knowledge. I mean, there's so many ways that you can gain knowledge. I mean, it's not just, like taking a book and reading it. Like, there's a lot of knowledge out there that you've got to find the avenues and gain that knowledge. And I believe a lot of you need this knowledge to make decisions about what's going on currently. And that is all I have right now for all these. I do have some more cards I'm going to pull. They are pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to be pulling from my Spirit of the Animals Oracle. I'm going to be pulling 2 cards. So bear with me here, and we'll get these pulled for you. Alright, here's the first one. Got the Oracle Well. And then the second one, Raven. Alright, so Oracle Well, Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt a great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. It's a pretty good card. I like that one. Alright, and then we also have Raven. Shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and guide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So, looks like a lot of you, I feel, are shamans. Which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place to be. You are master creators. A lot of people don't realize that, we can basically create our own life. We can create whatever we want out of life. But some of us are just not brave enough to pursue it. And now I have my Moonology Oracle cards coming out. I'm going to pull 2 for you. And then after that, we will probably call it the end of the reading. Alright, so we have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. Is there a lot of prideful Libras out there right now? And work through your fears. So I'm going to bring these up to you so you can look at the artwork. It's pretty good artwork. I like it. And then you have work through your fears. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today for your October. We will probably see you back in November. And I do personal readings. I'm kind of figuring out how to get all the details out and all that. I'm just barely starting out with this. It's actually my second reading on YouTube. So I wish you guys all the best, and I'm also sending you light and love.